Right folks, I'm at the next venue. It's Garron Point. So I ended up with 2 flatties up at Ballantoy Harbour. Really slow day. Still got bait to use up, so I've come to Garron Point. Plenty of bait to use, and I've got tomorrow, so I can start late. Just checking the water. I thought I had a little tap on that one. Yeah, rough ground venue. Expect to lose tackle. Oh, there we are. We have got a bite. That's the first cast on that one. Come back. I haven't even got the second rod out yet. Keep an eye on that one. Yeah, use a bait up. I got loads of stuff. It's been in and out of the freezer, so. You know what frozen stuff's like? Take it in and out a couple of times, it just starts going all mushy, so. It can all get fired in here. Hopefully we don't lose too much tackle. I've got a couple of, I'm calling them rough ground rigs, that have got rotten bottom links on, and then just tied on sort of like 20-30 pound mono. It's not 30, it's definitely not 30 pound. It's under 20 pound. And then I'm using weak hook links as well. Just so, if the hook or the weight snags, hopefully I can get back as much as I can. And I'm only limiting myself to 1 or 2 hooks. I'm not going for big 3-hook flappers, right? I'll stretch the reels around on the rods. I've got this in of a 60 pound braid straight through on the Achios reel. And I think that braid's a little too heavy for that bass rod, if you know what I mean. Because you can only cast up to 4 ounce, and it just seems to be too much for the rod when you get it in the water. So I'm going to try it on this one with a heavier lead. Excuse me, acrobatics, not thinking this one through. It's not a bite, that was me. I don't know where that other bite went. Had a couple of rattles and then it completely stopped. How rude. Got all excited, I thought we were going to be onto a winner. Right. So I can tell my rough ground rigs, because they typically have that red stuff on. That's my weaker stuff. Not fishing big hooks either. And if you haven't got a rotten bottom link, just do what I've done there. So just put it on upside down. You can just put your weight eye through that. So I'm not casting massive distances. I'm just sitting like that. Obviously you tied it on with the mono there, and then that should break off from the link when it hits the water, and just sit off the bottom. Let your rig sit off the bottom, and then if that snags into the rocks, that should break off. You'll lose your weight, but you'll get the rest of your rig back. Hopefully not lose a fish. Whatever that bite was, it didn't come back, did it? Rude. These are only small hooks and all. There's some monster lug in here. Absolute monsters. Yeah, so I'm just going to fish a couple of rigs around, use up some bait, wait for it to get dark and the tide to change. And go a bit bigger on the baits. Oh, nice gold. It's not a big rig. Don't fish here very often because you do lose gear. I think I've only fished this 2 or 3 times. So that sits in there. Put that onto the link. I usually try and use the ones with the big clips. If you know what I mean. Just because I hold the leads a bit better. But for some reason I put short ones on here. Never mind. I don't know whether to give it well. Oh my days. Really? Fuck me. Newbie fishing. See, I make all the cock up so you don't have to. That is a bite. Let me get that seated. That was a bite. Hasn't gone again, has it? God damn you, go again. Wind's picking up a bit. There was a shower earlier. I need coffee. Pour a coffee. Fish are about to come then, aren't they? Nice fishy hand coffee. I'm absolutely starving. I haven't stopped off for food anyway. Well, that's more rattles than when I was getting at Ballantoy today. Maybe it's just the conditions. It's not a reflection on the venue. Last time we did Ballantoy it was alright, but that was winter. Well, what was it, January, February time? Oh, right, so wind's on my back. Got 2 rods out. I've got a little boat rod down there as well. We have a mackerel fillet on it, right in the rough ground. Because you never know. I've got the drag set loose on that as well. And I've made sure it's tucked into a rock, so if something does take it, if it does manage to, or if the drag doesn't manage to go, then the rod shouldn't go in, we hope. £35 off Amazon, what do you want? I can't believe that's had 2 taps and nothing hooked up. Unless it's the current, but it definitely looked fishy. I know this is a popular spot, I don't know. It's a weird one, isn't it? I think it's because I don't fish rocky venues very often. What we need is for the councils to invest in piers or walkways, places like this. They're obviously popular fishing spots. People are out fishing, you know, they're buying bait, they're buying tackle, they're buying rods, that's supporting like local small businesses. They're going to be buying food, stocking up for a day, fuel, you know. So if you get a couple of venues like this, make them safer, make them a bit more accessible. Could really do with some piers, a bit like what they have in England. Out into deeper water and stuff. I did consider stopping by Waterfoot and giving that a go, but I don't know, I might save that for later in the week. Need to earn some more brownie points after this one. Do some jobs around the house for the wife. And then try and get another big session in. Been out since about 12 o'clock today. Right, finish this coffee. That bite's not come back, has it? But at least something was interested. It's tiny hooks on that. So the danger is they're too big, which it's a size 4 hook for wrasse. And quite often if you're not getting hookups, it can be the other way around. The hooks can be too small. Oh, that coffee makes it feel better, I tell you what. Alright, let's bring this rod in, see if we can get the rig back, see what happens, see if there's any bait left. There's nothing fighting, it doesn't feel particularly heavy. A little bit of worm left on it, and I'll put a fresh bit on. Encouraging anyway, because it looked like there was interest. And we've got everything back. That's the same thing, so floaty bead, try and keep it up out the snags. And rotten bottom, same type of link. We found a bit of weed anyway, maybe that's what was giving us rattles, but it looked more fishy than seaweedy. Normally seaweed, you're pulling, aren't you? You're not tapping like that. Ah well. Yeah, so first visit the Causeway tackle, is that right? In Port Ballantrae today as well. Nice little shot, bit of a weird shot. It's all the stuff you want to look at. It was behind the counter. That's a nice enough shot. Spent far too much money in there, as I always do when I go into the tackle shops. I think all fishermen are like magpies, aren't they? Into a tackle shop and you see shiny things. Reels and fishing rods and things. Right, that's a bigger worm, more juice out of it. Yeah, Causeway tackle, nice little shot. A bit odd. That was open. And then a fish ballantrae. Right, I'm aiming for what looks like a clearish patch there. This time, Doopy. It's not where I wanted it. That was a better cast. I believe the tide's on the drop here. I could be wrong. Well, it should be on the drop. Yeah, it's on the drop, and then low tide is at about 10:30, I think. Getting into dark. Yeah, half a joey mackerel on that. I'm not in any big rush to pull it in. If anybody asks why I only fish one set of bells, because one set of bells is normally enough. If you're getting a decent bite, that's normally enough to trigger the other rod. Like if I see, Just bouncing the big rod is enough to activate the bells on the little rod. Anyway, so we're fishing with single hook flappers. Can you call it that? A single hook flapper? I am. Single hook flapper with floaty beads, rotten bottom links at Garron Point. And then I've got a 25-pound class boat rod and multiplier. Come on. Boat rod and multiplier with half mackerel on. And that's fishing rotten bottom links as well. And that's fishing close in, right in the rough. Looking for rockling, conger, ha 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 ha. Even a big pollock, if that comes in close. I'll take anything. That's annoying. Little tappy taps, and then you don't hook up. How rude. I am wondering if them hooks are too small. Wonder if I need to change rig. Go up to a size 1. They are size 4s and that. God, that coffee was so good, I think I'll have another cup. Because Sod's Law says if you pour yourself a coffee, the fish will come. Right, there's coffee poured. No fish. Sod's Law was wrong. Right, we'll double Sod's Law and gamble it with an apple pie. If I can get it out. Steady. Mine's out the gutter. Yeah, 2 flatties at Ballantyne, they weren't very big. And they were slow to arrive as well. Little patches of rain. I don't want rain. It's been lovely. I suppose a bit of rain wouldn't hurt after all this dry weather. That looks better. Apple pie for the win. And now it stops. Am I going to have to sit and eat apple pies all night to get fish? Ooh. Yeah. There's no shortage of bait anyway. I think we've got a couple of sand hills. I think there's a bit of crab in there as well. That's some rip on that tide in here, isn't it? The size of them waves. There's some chop orrit. Just surging through that way. Oh, coffee was so good. Right, well, the bonus with the new camera is it's waterproof, so I don't have to put these away. But I might turn these off and give these a little break from me. Or should I check that bait? Right, I'm checking that bait. Let's take these bells off. It's a big stretch. I'd like to think there might be a little something on, but I don't think there is. No, there is no little anythings on. Half that worm's gone now. Damn it. Right, I'm going to turn these off. I may increase that hook size a bit, I think. I don't know. Right, I'll turn these off while I sort myself out and get that back out. Bring it back later. Ta-ra for now. Oh, is that a bit of action? That looks like fish to me. Go on, go again. Just pour myself a coffee then as well. Right, that's on the Vercelli rod, so that's 2 hooks, one on the bottom, one midpoint. Let's hope we can get this out. Oh, I can't feel the fishy now. Where'd he go, where'd he go, where'd he go? Did I wait too long? Oh, son of a gun. Let's put it back in there for a minute, just to see if there is anything still there. That was a good rattle there, I can't believe it's not. It is, there is something there, come on, why can't I feel it then? Pick the rod up and you can't feel it going. Right, screw it, we're going for it. We're going for it. Let's bring it in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, pull out. Pull up. Oh, do not lose this fish, come on. He's either pulled me into a snag or I'm in a snag. Let's put it down. Take the drag off and see if it will pull me out of the snag. Oh. It felt like it was making progress through it and then it just locked up. Come on fish, take the snag out. Literally just turn the camera off and then I got a click on the boat rod. That could be in the weed as well. Oh. Oh. Look me, everything's kicking off here. Right. So the Vercelli, there is still a fish on, and it took a bit of drag. This is slowly clicking away. Right. I'm happy for the Vercelli rod to take as much drag as it wants if it's going to pull me out the snag. I don't know whether to do anything with this boat rod just yet. Right, so we've got two things going on at once, possibly. Let's put that on and see if we get any taps on it. I think I'm definitely going to have to change this to a long hook. I think the circle with the dingle dangle, I think that's just going to fish the chance to pull the bait off without actually hooking up. The Vercelli rod's gone quiet again. It took a little bit of drag and then stopped. So it could be a tired fish. Let's manage to get off the hook. Or completely snagged up. And we're not actually getting anything feeding back through the line, which would be unusual. I don't feel like there's anything on. No, there's nothing on here. There is a little bit of bait left on it. I'm not convinced with these dingle dangles, you know. Oh, we got tied in a knot there. Oh, it's not going to fit the hook. Right, let me drop that back down. Alright, so that's how we're doing that. That just sits there. Like that. Let it free run. Right. The Vercelli's not done anything now for the past few minutes. Oh, I think we're going to have to pull for a snag. I'm going to have to pull for a snag. Let's do it. Let's do it on camera. Let's see what we rescue or not. Oh, there is still a fish here. Either that or something taking a rattle on it, right? But whatever it is, it's either well and truly snagged or just not big enough to pull any drag. Just leave it out there for a live bait and see if we get anything bigger. Let me adjust this camera angle. There we go, and you can laugh at me pulling this through. Yeah, we are well and truly stuck. Well, something gave way. I don't think we've got a fish on that. Have we lost the hooks? I think we've still got the weight. Unless we've lost the weight and kept the fish. No, that would work. As I say, it's on a sliding ledger, so. No fish. That sucks. Sucks to be me. Lift out the water. Yeah, we've got some well and truly mangle baits, but we've lost the fish. Put the grip links out. I know it's rough ground, but I do think that they help stop you getting into some of the snags at times. So just make the weight too big to fit into nooks and crannies, I think. That's my thinking. You can disagree, of course. That was a good rattle on that rod. I can't believe it didn't flip and hook up. Right, what do we think? To the moon? Let's send it. Bail arm off. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Couple of nice sized fish fillets. Oh, there is something there, come on. Yes. Get this rod sorted out. Right. Drag off. Tighten that. Right, go again, come on. Go again. Let me know you're there. Yep, you're on, you're on, you're on. Come on. Off we got. Off we got. Looks like a wrasse. No. I was wrong. It's a little pollock. Yo! Be the bank at 2 venues. Woo! Right. Sorry, Mr. Pollock. There we go. Just a little boy. Lovely coloration on him though. Thanks for playing. And he's away! Well, the big rod's twitching there. There's empty seaweed. Oh, looks like a bit of a rattle. Let's just be thinking about it. What did I put that out with? Bluey. Wrapped bluey. It's only finger size, so it's not massive bait. This seems to stop there though. It's just getting a little twitch. Oh, it could be crabs, I suppose. Oh, that's better. That's better. Pollock or dogfish, place your bets now. And are we snagged or not? Come on. Feels like a good fish, whatever it is. Probably a dogfish after I said that. Come on, fish number 2. Let's have a look at you. Off we got. A decent size, whatever it is. Flip me, I've got to try and get this up now. If it's not a dogfish, it's a bullus. Looks a good size from up here. Oh shit. Please don't break my rod. No, it's a dogfish. Don't go. Whew. Let me set that down. Yep, dogfish. Dogfish. Right. Little bait monkey. Not a bad size for dogfish though. Right. Turn these off while I rebank and get her back out. Yeah, I literally just whacked with the chili rod out and then it got a rattle. And then it stopped as soon as I turned the camera on. So woo! It's a little bit exciting around here. We're getting more taps and rattles and stuff than we did up at Ballantoy, but we're just not getting hooked into much. Let me swap you for there. Doesn't have to be on the end of the rod. Just if that shakes, I'll know about it. Right, and then I can pull this in and shit the bait and rebait it. While I've got my back turned, I'll know what's going on. Oh, no, you dirty bastard. Oh, what's going to give first? Oh, I've lost a rig. First rig lost. I haven't lost the leader. I have just lost the weight. So the weak link, rotten bottom, did what it's supposed to. Well, that's good. So I can just tie something onto this, tie another weight on, get it rebaited, get it back out. Good stuff. Right, what's clicking now? Right, sort this one out. See you in a bit. Missed all that, didn't you? Right, another doggy. Oh, right, I'll turn these off. Got too many rods. Aussies, right. I haven't even sorted. I was trying to sort the bolt rod out. I was going to fraction up the bait on it. And I wanted to go and get another light out of the car. Okay, I'm guessing this is going to be another dogfish. Plagued by dogfish. I'd rather have a polycrocolia or something. Ah, drag. Come on, basics. Got in a snag. I've pulled it free. Because I love fishing too much, baby. Didn't know you were getting a show as well, did you? Sitting at home or sitting in your car laughing at me. Can't even see this fish, where is it? I'm definitely going to have to get the head touch out. There's the fish. Dogfish. Another stinking dogfish. What's that, 3 dogs? I'll double check, just to make sure it's not a small huss, but I'm pretty sure it's another dog. This one's been greedy and taking the hook right down. Right, in case you forgot what a dogfish looks like from the last one. Yep, definitely dogfish. Goodbye! I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm off to get another light. That's alright, folks, that's alright. Oh, looks nice. Come on up. Tapping a fish on there. Found the fish. Yeah, it's a pouting. Looks very similar to a pollock, but slightly wider body, and you've got a little barbel there under the chin. Nice look at him. Seeing fins as well, different to a pollock and a black spot. It's tempting to keep that as a conger bait actually. There we go, another dog. Small rockling, but he was taking the hook a bit deep, so I'm going to turn his off while I try and get him deep hooked. The dogfish rod is going again. So wait on that mic charging.
dogfish.
Good news, everybody. I have the mic back. So hopefully you can hear things a bit better now. Oh, temperature drops unreal. Probably a nice calm 10 degrees or something. But by heck, it feels cold after you've been in the sun all day. What time are we on? 11 o'clock. Stern low side of the two species I was after. Maybe it's a bit early in the year for them, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever you chuck down there is getting eaten by decent sized crabs or lobsters anyway. We'll soon rip through this bait. What's left? Not much. I don't think there's any lugworm left. Plenty of dogfish about anyway. More's a pity. I'd like to get something different. Plus would be nice, wouldn't it? Or a good sized pollock. That'd also be nice. I'll find somewhere to clip this mic too. Will that work? I don't know if that'll work. It's on the hat, I don't know if it'll work. I feel like it's pointing the wrong way up there. Just want to make sure I clip it somewhere it's not going to fall off and lose it. It's too expensive to be losing stuff like that. Wind's picking up as well. Adding a bit of chill. Other than that, it's a dry night. The dogfish taps are keeping us busy. Not much on the small fish rod. We'll probably check the baits on that shortly. There's something clicking on that rod again. Doesn't feel like a big enough run to be a eel or a rocklin. I've lost count of how many dogfish we've had, 5 or 6 I think. Yeah, it's just every now and again just slowly taking a bit of line. So I'm guessing it's a lobster or something. Lobster or a crab. I'll change baits in a bit, I think. Maybe cut the bait size down, put half in, joey out or something. I think we're just after low, so I think we should be starting to flood soon. Yeah, it should be starting to flood now. Is that the big rod going as well? Yeah, the Vicelli's gone as well. Probably another dogfish. Oh. Probably another dogfish. Alright, let's sort the dogfish out first, get rid of that. Oh yeah. That's a dogfish, all right. Oh, he's snagged me. Ah, poop. Oh no. Give him a little drag, see if he'll pull that snag free. Right, you can have drag, try and pull that free of whatever we're in. And this one's snagged as well, so let's get this one out. He's definitely caught in weeds at least. Yeah. This is going to be a bit more difficult to get out. Hopefully with it being just weed I can get it out. Come on, don't lose a rig. Just felt something tearing. Oh, no. I lost something. See what we get back. Leader. Lost the hook and the weight. Okay, that's great. So that's going to be a whole re-rig. Never mind, at least we're not tying on a leader. Right, so we'll tuck that out of the way. I may even put that one down and just go down to the big close-in bait in this one here. Right, let's see if this has pulled me out the snag. Yep, it has. It's dropped the bait, but it's got me out the snag. So that's a bonus. Thank you, Mr. Fish. Enjoy your meal. This is the rod I want to go, and it's not going. Occasionally it goes, but I'm pretty sure it's just crabs or lobster. Maybe there's too many lights. Switch to the red. It's bloody cold now, and there's a bit of a breeze blowing as well. Alright then, Mr. Dogfish. Bound to be a dogfish. Oh, it drags him. Yeah, it's a dogfish, it's just moving a dead weight. See his creepy, beady, bloody eyes. Fall off. Spit. He didn't fall off. Oh, so uncooperative. Swish him round. Get stuck on the rock. Get off the rock. Swish him round. Well, it's an excuse to chuck another bait out there, innit? Oh look, a dogfish, in case we haven't seen one already tonight. Can you behave yourself? Just doing that stupid death roll thing so I can't flip in. Get the scourge on, and there we go. There we go, another dogfish for the pal. Well folks, there's been no action on any of the rods for a little while now, so maybe we're going to give it another 10 minutes or so and then start packing up and going home. So it's been a long old sesh and I'm tired. I fancy a beer and it's 12:30. So Let's say I'm going to give it 10 minutes and pack it up and go home. So, if I don't turn these back on to see the final catch, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.